Don't run. Listen to me. Today we're gonna carry the burdens of love and keep them in mind forever. Kamina's heroic moment left Simon starstruck, while others were thinking, who's this fool? Fools, just when Kamina was putting on a show, gunfire broke out to talk about an unexpected twist. The red-haired lady was controlled by Barrett, but my hero Yuko finally arrived. Hold your horses. This time, the goddess strikes, and Yuko took down the monster with just a few shots. But Yuko knew this was just an appetizer. The monster quickly retaliated like, you thought that was it? After chatting, Yuko was from the neighboring village. The monster's name? This. Simon led them onward. They reached the treasure spot and found a giant face complete with the cockpit. Simon was like, let's get the big guy to drive, but the big guy realized this mini face corresponded perfectly with the drill Simon found. He knew it was Simon's toy. To heck with the notion of an elder brother bullying his younger sibling. He shoved Simon into the cockpit, and at that moment, that famous quote from Big Bro echoed in our ears once again. Encouraged by Big Bro, Simon stuck the drill in, and a surge of power shot out, like a pilot who never learned to fly. It looked way smaller than the face, but Big Bro gave it a badass name, Fair Eye. When attacked, Simon dodged frantically while Big Bro was anxious. In his world, real men never retreat, not even facing death. Before they could react, the big club came swinging, sending them flying. Big Mina and Yuko were flung onto the giant face's back. Simon woke to this, frozen in fear. He whispered Big Bro's mantra to himself to pump up and charged forward. Big Bro, I'm coming to save you. The giant face's club came crashing down again, but Simon skillfully blocked it. Feeling like a genius, Simon was totally unharmed. While the giant face knocked itself out, everyone stared in awe, thinking victory was theirs. But surprisingly, the giant face woke up again, seeming to have a crush on Simon, biting his mechanical partner. Simon craved more power and revved up the drill, ready to unleash havoc, with his hands turning into drill stew. They kept taking down the giant face, blasting into the sky, but before they could enjoy the view, a sudden drop threw them off balance. In a panic, Simon activated Iron Head mode, as if the ground was scalding them, with no time to catch their breath. But behind them appeared two massive faces. It was a classic face-off situation. Time to run for it. Punch after punch, like a game of whack-a-mole. There was just no dodging it. Simon drove the Royan, desperately looking for a way out while digging to hide underground and talk about a headache. But Big Bro, being the man of the village, refused to lose, standing boldly before the two giant faces and throwing down the gauntlet. Simon and Big Bro jogged along while Yuko aimed, getting ready to unleash full firepower. But soon enough, Simon got too nervous, and Royan lost power, while Yuko was nearing her breaking point. Suddenly, the giant face exploded under heavy fire, and out popped a small black figure. It was the orc controlling the face. Seeing the odds, the other giant face quickly grabbed its body and fled. Life is full of surprises. At night, while fleeing, Simon secretly prayed, please don't mess with me. Big Bro looked up at the starry sky and told Simon, men should raise their heads and charge forward. Only then can you see such beauty. The stars above are just hypnotic. The next morning, they met a skilled mech engineer. Meeting someone this early was quite the surprise. Here they come again, the red face, flanked by two little buddies, looking pretty tough. Even when trapped, it showed no damage. Big Bro was as excited as a kid in a candy store. At that moment, Simon arrived driving Royan, and Big Brother couldn't wait eagerly to impart his plan to seize the face to Simon. Big Bro pulled out Yuko's gun, ready to kick down the door, but the adjacent face had its sights set on him. Simon showed up just in time, leaped in to block the attack, and took out the enemy's arm in one swift motion. Upon entering the cockpit, the orc had no choice but to yield, but due to pilot mismatch, Simon got denied entry. The skeleton in front stoned the fearless Kamina, who feared not death, but dying without purpose. Just like those insignificant, nameless individuals utterly wasting away the days. Guess who it is? Under Big Bro's might, the enemy stood no chance at all. In the end, Big Brother vigorously seized Simon and delivered the decisive final strike, bestowing upon the red-faced the moniker Crimson Lotus. This is her name from now on. Big Bro believed that with his Crimson Lotus and Simon's Royan, they could conquer this world. At night, Kamina had an important task to hold a proper burial for the skeleton that brought her awakening. But when she saw the ring on the skeleton, Big Bro was stunned. That pendant looked familiar. Her father had one just like it. Big Bro's heart raced as he dove deeper. Dude, could this shocking revelation make me faint? It's too quick, faster than a bolt of lightning. That morning, they decided to go hunting for food. Big Bro excitedly ran off to find prey, only to discover another sword. Before he could react, an arrow whizzed past. Big Bro alertly pulled out his gun and fired at the noise behind him. Unfortunately, he missed. Turning around, he saw a dark shadow, realizing the danger just in time, but the next strike came right after.